Good afternoon. My name is John Richards. I am the product manager for linear systems at Bosch Rexroth. At Bosch Rexroth, we offer multiple products within the linear technology group. In the guiding area, we look at rails and carriages. Driving includes the roller screws and actuators, and handling provides the complete system. Today we're going to be focusing on the guiding division of our group, and particularly integrated measuring systems. So what is an integrated measuring system? It is measuring with a linear position sensor, which is combined with the guiding of the profiled linear system. This gives us an integrated measuring system. Typical applications for measuring is going to be within the positioning of the linear motion, controlled by a servo motor and a servo controller. In these systems, primary method for the system is a semi-closed control loop, where the position of the table is controlled by the screw and a motor and a controller. With these systems, we run into tolerance and positional errors due to thermal growth of the screw and the actual tolerances on the lead for the screw. To improve the position of the table and the actual measurement, we can go to a closed control loop, which is where you take direct measurement of the control loop and feed it back to the controller. Another application is within linear motors. The linear motor requires the feedback of the true position of the table, which is perfect for the linear encoder and incorporating it into the system that we offer with IMS. Components for the IMS is the ball guide rail with a magnetic strip incorporated into the rail. The ball runner block with the sensor incorporated into the block. These two combined give us the complete system for measurement with the IMSCompact. Advantages of combining these into one system from a traditional separate linear encoder is the overall footprint of the assembly. We can reduce the width, but also because the sensor is embedded within the block, we give the advantage of an overall reduction in the block length. Also, with the sensor buried within the metal block, it provides a Faraday cage, providing good resistance for external interference from radio, magnetic pulses, and magnetic fields. It also provides good protection against dust, oil, and grease, since the sensor is within the block and its incorporated seals. Benefits of the system is a simplified construction. Since there's no separate linear encoder, it's part of the rail. You only have one component to assemble. It also provides a simplified bill of materials, so your logistics and planners can have a reduced workload. Mounting, once you mount the ball rail and block, it's done. You don't have to do a separate linear encoder and sensor. Simplified startup. Once the ball rail's done, you're pretty much set and ready to go. Because the sensor is located within the block, there's extremely high stiffness and robustness to the system with the incorporated rail. And easy service. With Rexroth, we offer interchangeability of the block and rail. So if one of the components needs to be replaced, you can simply replace either the ball, either the rail, or the block assembly.
First, put on my gloves. So
as far as setting up the system, very simple. We have a video here to show how quick and easy it is to set up
the single parts you can see now
IMS
in the
ball rail
screen.
and sensor.
And the first is the mounting plate where we put on the IMSCompact tool. And so this part is the rail with the groove inside. So in this area, the scale will be incorporated, and that is the magnetic scale of IMSCompact. So that is the contains the incremental information in a precise accuracy. So then this is the runner block, which I move later on the rail and a digital display to show that it works after mounting. So first of all, you have to clean the base plate to take out small particles, because we have a profiled, very precise guide, which precise guiding mechanical loads, and put it on the ground plate. And while I inserting the screws, I have to mention that is only a mounting sample to show how it easily works, and it is necessary that you observe the manual for, if you do it by yourself, to take care about to use the correct screws, for example, to choose the correct torques to fasten the screws, and so on. So this quick show will not replace the look into the manual, that you take care of about all issues which are necessary to observe. So now the screws are nearly fastened slightly, and I will now make it a little bit faster, stronger, to fix it really strong to the base plate. So, and it's done now. The second step is now to stick in the scale, and for this I have first to remove grease and oil which could be inside this groove. So I will take some alcohol to remove the grease and oil out of this groove, so that the gluing and that the scale stick perfectly to the groove. Afterwards, I have to remove the protection tape of the adhesive foil in the backside of the scale, and will then mount the scale to the rail. So I start on one side, press it a little bit, and go on with inserting and pressing the scale inside the rail. So now it is completely fixed. I will take some force to the scale again to make it complete fixed. And now I have to move on the runner block. For this, first I will put some oil on the rail and the scale, that the mounting will be more easier, and I will put the oil over the entire length. As a second step, I will also put some oil on the ceiling of the runner block, also to make it easier and more smoothly to mount the runner block. So then mounting the runner block to the rail is also not a big issue. It's like a standard runner block. So it's very fast done. And the transport element we can put away. Afterwards, we have to fix the scale with end clampings units. I will do this only for one side, because I think it's easy to understand that this has to be done on both sides, and it makes now this mounting process a little bit quicker. And now the system is ready, installed, mounted, and ready commissioned. So I only have to connect it now to the digital display readout, connect the display to the power device, and after booting the digital display, I will set an absolute value, because that is an incremental system for this demonstration. And now you can see, if I move the runner block, you have immediately a readout and the right value shown on the digital display. So that is a very fast commissioning, mounting and commissioning of an IMSCompact system.
So as we can see, the setup and commissioning of the IMSC is very simple. Once the ball rail and carriage block are installed, your positional sensor and magnetic encoder are all assembled and ready to go. Along with the assembly, ease of assembly, other features of the system is that it's integrated. It's completely set within the runner block. We offer it in incremental and absolute versions, and it's capable of measuring up to 17.8 meters. The compact design helps with reducing the overall footprint, and robust. The incorporated seals to the block help seal out dust, oil, grease, humidity. Excellent resistance to shock vibration and magnetic pulses. It's an economical design, maintenance free. Primary help with the maintenance free is that it's contact. There's no other system or wear components in the system with the magnetic strip or the sensor. So with that is our IMSCompact design. Very simple, robust design that is available to help you with your measuring needs. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me at the link on this video, and I would be more than happy to help you solve some of your problems. Thank you for your time this afternoon, and I look forward to hearing from everybody out there.